Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time ever coming on this channel, welcome, hello, hi. But in today's video, we are going to be having a serious conversation about why there is little to no African representation in The Sims 4. So if this is your first time being on my channel, hello once again. But I have a series called my Simperial series where I talk about my Sims royals and how they live their lives. Each of these kingdoms have their own unique culture based off real cultures in the real world. And as you guys are seeing in the background, I'm showing you my African royals. And when I tell you guys it's so hard for me to have them be culturally sensitive, it's because there is no African CC. There has been a petition for about a year or so, or even longer at this point, begging EA to let there be an African inspired world. But as per usual, EA has been ignoring our begging and our complaints. We, at this point of me filming this video, is April 2024, have at least two Asian inspired world. Mount Kumarebi, which is based off Japan, and Tomarang, which is based off, I want to say, Indonesia or Thailand. And Asia is a gigantic continent, yes, but so is Africa. And we have not had even a inkling of any type of African content coming from EA. One of my favorite kits, I know y'all hate kits, but follow me, is the one that introduced a lot of Indian content into The Sims, and I seriously use that kit all the time for my Oasis Springs Royals as well as my Oasis Springs Nobles all the time. And I just find it so frustrating that there is not even a kit, a tiny baby kit for people who are African or people who like to make culturally diverse Sims. Like, we have a lot of hijabs, right? Which I love, but we can't even get a kit for African CC because there's so many kits that EA releases, some which are of very low quality, but we can't get a tiny kit for African CC. And I know that is possible. That's why I wanted to make sure that I included the background videos so you guys can see that even though I struggle to make these Sims, the possibility for African inspired Sims is there, guys. Because if CC creators can do it, then EA with their money and their resources can do it too. And it's so sad because I had to use cultural clothing from other cultures in order to get the African look that I wanted. And even though I was able to do it, it was way too hard. There is such an untouched market for African CC. And trust me, as somebody who has over, like, let's say 200 plus gigabytes of mods, and I literally played The Sims 4 with an external hard drive, trust me y'all when I say this, it has been almost impossible to find African CC. Not CC that I was able to finesse into being African, straight up African CC. And this is coming from someone who goes on like Patreon and is willing to pay for this African CC. I even subscribe to Boosty. I go to people's Boosty, like the Russian version of Patreon, and I still can't find it. So if you guys know any people who are actually making African CC, like with African prints and stuff like that, let me know, because I'm even willing to pay for it. But there is such a gigantic gap in the African CC market. Like, to this day, we only have one bombastic gele, and everybody uses the gele. If you know, you know. And even with the head wraps, and it's gotten to a point where I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to do it myself. I'm gonna have to learn how to recolor. I'm gonna have to learn how to use meshes, because guys, I'm telling you, luckily for me, as a West African girly, I know a lot about the cultural clothes. So I'm able to just finesse it in terms of finding different patterns that are close enough that still give me the African feel. But guys, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. It's so easy for me to find Chinese CC. My Kumarebi Royals, they have so many outfits, and I'm so jealous because I wish I could do the same for my African royals and nobles. But no, I really have to make do And I just feel like, who do I have to low-key convince to make African CC? Because when it comes to niche stuff like that, y'all can make bank. I follow this one creator on Boosty, and they specifically make Indian and Arab CC. And they've gotten a cute little bag from me. So if you guys are looking for people who are ready to give y'all money, please make African CC and you will have my money like yesterday. Thank you guys for watching until the end. Thank you for looking at my Sims, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.